Hello everyone, welcome to the very first video of my Startup Log series. Today, I'm gonna walk you through how I registered my Delaware C Corp and planned my business strategy step by step with real hands-on details. I'm Kai, a solo founder building in public. I run everything myself, but I'm not really alone. I've built a small team of AI agents that help me work faster, automate almost everything, and create way more value with way less effort. I use my coding skills and deep understanding of LLM to turn ideas into tools and tools into leverage. So if you are thinking about starting your own business or building something smart and lean with AI, you are in the right place. Alright, let's jump into the agenda. Here's what we are covering in this video: a quick intro, who am I, my background, and how I got here, my personal take on the AI era and why I believe now is the best time to start, how I registered my US company, the tools I used, and why I chose the US, how I'm running everything as a solo founder, and what's next. At the very end, I'll share the most important lesson I've learned so far. So, who am I? I'm Kai. I've been a developer for over 12 years, mostly full stack. I've led teams, launched the features end to end, and solved many real-world problems through code. I also organize Google's TensorFlow user group in Dalian. It's a non-profit community where I've hosted several events and helped hundreds of people get started with machine learning. These days, I'm focused on creating content and tools that help others and myself move faster, think smarter, and build in public. I share everything I learn openly with absolutely nothing held back. Exactly 1 month ago, on June 5th, my company announced a massive layoff. 3,500 people were let go. My boss was laid off. My teammates were laid off. It's sudden but not surprising. The truth is, I saw this coming years ago. I've been studying AI deeply for a long time. Not just how it works, but what it means for jobs, for companies, for creators, for value itself. So while the announcement shocked many, I was ready. I had already started building systems, workflows, ideas. It wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Before I show you how I registered my company, I want to take a moment to talk about why I did it. And that begins with how I see the AI era. We're not just in a tech wave, we are in a shift of how humans think, work, and create. I see AI as my second brain. If something can be done by my second brain, I don't need to do it with my first. I don't need to memorize details. I just need to know where the solution is, like a dictionary's index or a document's table of contents. I remember the structure, not every word. That frees my mind to operate on a higher level, abstract thinking, pattern recognition, strategy. And when I'm moving forward a goal, AI accelerates the journey between ideas and execution. The language barrier is gone. Today I can read content in English, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, anything. I can learn from research written anywhere in the world. I can follow conversations across cultures and communities. That means I can grow faster, learn deeper, and make better decisions. I don't need to be limited by where I live or what language I speak. I can access global knowledge from anywhere, and because of that, I can build global products. I can reach a global audience. That's why I started a US company even though I'm not in the US. Because today, you can live anywhere and work with anyone. You can offer your skills, your tools, your services across borders. The world has changed, and we need to build with that reality in mind. Big companies used to dominate the world, but that's changing. We are seeing a shift from bloated organizations to lean, forced teams. Small teams can now build products that used to take hundreds of people. In this fair, the team behind Cursor had fewer than 100 employees. When OpenAI launched ChatGPT, their team had just over 300 people. Anthropic, the team behind Claude, had about 500 employees. These are not huge teams, but they are building huge things. With AI, you don't need layers of managers, complex policies, or slow coordination. You just need clarity, speed, and the right tools. A few smart people plus AI can now outperform entire departments. That's why I believe the future belongs to small, independent AI-powered teams, and even solo creators can be part of that movement. AI needs massive amounts of data, and that means the world will reward people who create digital assets, text, images, code, and especially video. Video has the highest information entropy among media formats. It packs sound, visuals, motion, and context into every frame. That's why I believe everyone is becoming a creator. Everyone is encouraged to document their process, share their thoughts, and tell their story. Every piece of content you create is also a piece of training data for the next generation of AI. In this way, every one of us is now a contributor to the AI era. Your content is your calling card. It shows your skills. It proves your consistency. It makes your work visible to the world. Your followers, your views, your engagement, those aren't just numbers. They are metrics of trust. They are signals that the world recognizes what you do. This is how you build connection in the digital age, not just by networking, but by showing up with value in public over time. Well, let me show you exactly how I started my company, why I chose to register in the US rather than HK and the UK. Honestly, both Hong Kong and the United Kingdom offer great tax benefits and are friendly to startups. Just like LLM picks the nearest vector in embedding space, I asked myself which country is the closest to AI in the global startup embedding space. The answer was clear. The United States leads the world in AI products, startups, and developer tools, so I went with a Delaware C Corp using Stripe Atlas. And here are the exact tools I used. Stripe Atlas to register the company, Mercury for banking, Google Workspace for email storage and e-signature, Open Phones for a US number, Stable for my US mailing address, Namecheap for domain registration. You can check the table on the right for the details. Let me take you inside the Stripe Atlas dashboard. This is what it actually looks like when you register a US C Corp. As you can see here, the company has already been incorporated in Delaware. Atlas mailed my H3B election to the IRS. This is the form that lets founders lock in tax benefits on their stock. My EIN is still being processed. Stripe Atlas gives you a full package of 17 official legal documents to go with your company. For example, Certificate of Incorporation. This is the official document from the state of Delaware that proves your company exists. Bylaws. This defines how your company is governed internally. I used Google Workspace to connect my company and my product domains. So now I have email like ceo@mycompany.com, but it gets better. Google Workspace lets you add up to 30 alternate email addresses, all under the same account at no extra cost. That means you can set up contacts@yourcompany.com, support, sales@yourcompany.com, or even emails tied to different product domains, and they all route to your single inbox. You don't have to buy separate email plans. And on top of that, you get access to the full Google suite, Gmail, Google Drive, Docs, Sheets, and more. And of course, what I've shown you so far is just a part of my entire toolkit. I'll build a web page, lists every tool I use. You can go to my name, caiyongji.com/perks to check it out. On this page, you can find tools for company setup, automation, AI workflows, content creation, and many of them come with exclusive perks and discounts. And if you sign up through my links, it also helps support what I'm building. Now I had my company set up. It was time to plan how I'd actually run it as a one-person business. I knew I couldn't do everything myself. So I started building my AI agent team. They help me writing scripts, brainstorming content ideas, bookkeeping, and since English is my second language, of course, I built a translation agent too. And since I've been coding for over 12 years, I can actually build my own AI-powered tools to speed things up. For example, I built ChatGPT, a browser extension that helps me cross-post content to multiple platforms and interact with the content directly in any web page. Let me open this link. This is the home page of my browser extension. To get started, just click Add to Chrome to install it. Once it's installed, you can open it from the side panel in your browser. Inside the chat tab, you can start chatting with any AI model. Let me show you. Let's select GPT-4o and Gemini, and even Claude. You can even talk to multiple models at once. And you can also chat directly with any selected content on the web page and ask them to summarize. And you can get into chat history and expand and you can expand any conversation to full screen for better read. Now let's move to the social publisher. This tool lets you cross-post any content to multiple platforms at the same time. It supports different content types: post, article, and videos. Let me show you how it works. We can select all the platforms and just enter any content here and select any media files, including images and videos. Select any image you want and just click publish. It will open the platforms you selected. And the most important, it's free for everyone to use. So, what's next for me? First, I'm going to keep improving ChatGPT. One feature is smart replies for social media. Let's say I'm reading a post on X and I want to respond, but I'm not sure how to say it the right way. ChatGPT will give me a few crafted reply options I can choose from. That way I can quickly respond, stay active, and increase my visibility across platforms. I've also been using NAN or Nodemation to automate many of my daily tasks. It's a key part of my productivity system, and I'll be sharing those workflows in upcoming videos too. I noticed that if you give your AI agents the right instruction, their performance improves dramatically. You get faster results, fewer mistakes, and way more useful output. You can see the mind map of prompt skills on the right screen. I won't go into detail today, but I'll explain everything in upcoming videos. You can find me on every platform, but the easiest way to connect is just through myname.com. It has everything in one place: tools I use, articles I've written, and all my social links. Thank you for still being here watching my video. I want to share with you the most valuable message from this entire video. This is my sincere advice. Surround yourself with AI, let it wrap around your life. Let your world be filled with it, not to replace you, but to support you. Let it give you back your time. Let it give you space to breathe, to think, to live. Use AI to free yourself so you can feel more of the world, spend more time with the people you love, and offer help to those who need it. This is not about AI taking over our future. It's about humanity stepping into a better one. I believe in a civilization where humans flourish, where we build, connect, and grow. Not a world where AI replaces us, but one where it amplifies who we are. If you found any part of this video helpful, please give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.